Jennifer here with Press Pass LA at the red carpet of the Hamilton Behind the Camera Awards. Tonight's award show is being hosted by Bellamy Young, and it is honoring the work that goes on behind the scenes, from cinematographers to screenwriters. So you're hosting tonight the Hamilton Behind the Camera Awards. Have you gotten to see some of the nominated films? I know they're just coming out, but I'm sure you got to see a few of them.
No, I'm so behind because I've been out on the campaign trail, and before that I was working. So I have to say I'm really behind with my movie watching. But just watching the clips during rehearsal, my biggest fear is tonight that I'm going to be in the middle of hosting, turn around to watch a clip, and then come back around sobbing. I mean,
crying.
So good.
Great. We're here with Morten and Maryann. Morten, you're the director of Passengers. Maryann, you're being honored tonight for film editing. Congratulations. Tell us, a lot of people haven't seen the film yet because we're just going into award season. Tell us what we can expect. I know Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt, so it's right there. I'm excited.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you can expect Jennifer and Chris to be at their best and their most vulnerable and their most human. And, you know, Chris is known as a really funny guy, which he is, but he brings this other side to him that is just so exciting to see. And the film's really exciting. It's beautiful. It's beautifully shot. It looks beautiful. It's different. It's a really special film, and it covers a lot of emotional human ground.
All right, well, Luke, you're here at the Hamilton Behind the Camera Awards. Congratulations. A lot of great categories tonight. Tell us, are you, going into award season, what are you most excited for or apprehensive about?
I'm not really apprehensive about anything. I feel proud of this film. I think we all do, all of those of us who are involved with making it. The rest is just kind of icing on the cake. The fact that suddenly there's this buzz around the film and that there are awards beginning to happen. That's a super lovely thing, but I didn't expect it to happen. I was just really, really happy to have been involved with a film that makes people cry, basically.
Okay, Annette Bening played the leading role. When you were writing that role, did you have someone like Annette or Annette in mind, or do you just kind of write the script and then let the casting do the casting?
Well, it's based on my real mom, so I had my mom in my head, and then I know enough about trying to get films made that it's not a good idea to ever have an actor in your head. You just don't know if it's ever going to work out. And then I work from real people. So once I finished the script, I had to go through this crazy process of like, who's out in the world and who might want to do this. And, a director of my stature, think like, yeah, I'm just going to go get Annette Bening to be in my movie. So it's quite a miracle that she liked the script and that all worked out.
So what can we expect from Arrivals? Like I just said, I'm seeing it on Wednesday, but most of the audiences haven't gotten to see it yet. It's just coming out, but the posters look great. Chris Pine, Amy Adams.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker, and I think it's not just the movie, it's just not the posters that look great. I think you'll enjoy the movie. It's something different, it's outside the box. It's not your regular Independence Day, but it's a movie that will make you think, and I think it's an important movie because people in this day and age, they need to start to communicate. So that's one of the themes of the movie, and hopefully people will come out of it with a better idea, or like not a better idea. How can I say that? But
more understanding, maybe, of communicating.
People will come out of it with a better understanding of the world and start communicating with each other.
Ken, so you did the hair on the set of Loving. The movie looks fantastic, both a love story and an important piece with what's going on in our world. How did you decide, or try to replicate the era, the hair of the era?
Well, the thing was, Mildred Loving and Richard Loving, the documentary that was done on them, I had those resources, and then I had all that Life stuff, all the Life magazines, and so there was a history, and I was able to research it. I actually knew the story because I kind of grew up during that time and had parents and grandparents that listened to the radio, and we had a little black and white TV. So I knew that when that happened. And then to get a call from Sarah Green, who's one of the producers, and asked my availability, and I said, well, what are you doing? And she said, the Lovings. I said, you're talking about Richard and Mildred Loving? I said, yeah, I'll do that. And Jeff Nichols from Ramud is doing the record.
I got to clear my whole schedule.
And that's how that all came to fruition.
Yeah. Well, hi, Jeff. We're at the Hamilton Behind the Camera Awards and kind of the unofficial kickoff of award season. Are you excited for your film? Are you nervous for award season?
All of the above. I've never been involved to this level, and it's a bunch of new experiences. And they're all exciting. They're all positive. And so really it's just feeling pretty good.
So Charlotte, congrats on cinematography for Fences. So Denzel is presenting to you, and he starred and directed opposite Viola Davis. So tell us, you know, the movies aren't out yet for the general public, so what can we expect for the film? We've been watching the trailers, we're excited.
What you can expect? True cinema, true storytelling. August Wilson's play in Denzel Washington heart. It is a truly emotional and universal story. I think even though this story is set in African American culture in the 50s, I'm from a different culture, but I feel just as related to the story as I believe African Americans does.
So we're here with Peter Berg at the Cinematographers Awards and the Hamilton Behind the Camera Awards. And this is your third time working with Mark Wahlberg, who's going to be here tonight. Obviously, you have Deepwater Horizon, Patriots Day, and I love Lone Survivor. So you guys must have a good shorthand going on now.
We do. I mean, you know, it takes a while to get to know somebody, you know, to form a real friendship, and you know, relationship between a director and an actor is really not that different than any other relationship. And I think Mark and I have become very comfortable with each other, and you know, I can tell him what I really think, he can tell me, and that's an unusual dynamic, and I think we just really like working together, and so maybe we'll make 3 more films, I don't know.
Hi Justin, so congratulations, you're winning here for composer for La La Land. It's been a while since we've seen like an original Hollywood musical, so excitement, pressure, how are you feeling?
I'm just excited. You know, this has been a passion project of mine and Damien Chazelle's, you know, the writer-director, for a while. We started this about 6 years ago when nobody was willing to make it, and we just kept working on it, you know, the script and the music respectively. And, you know, it was such a blast to make. It was a dream come true, and now to finally get it out there into theaters in less than a month, or about a month, is really cool.
Thanks for joining me here tonight. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to @PressPassLA for all your awards coverage.